seventh grade year, when I started playing football, I was nervous. I didn't really know about the game that much. The coaches were coaching me up good, and I played. They put me at wide receiver and outside linebacker, and I didn't really know much about them positions. It was still new to me, and I was learning the new mechanics, new plays, learning just more about my position. But going into my eighth grade year, I actually that's when it started to click for me. Like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do. And I remember one game, I was on defense. They put me on defense for the first time. I remember it was against Fox Chapel. I actually scored 4 touchdowns, forced fumbles, and ran it back to the house. And I was like, man, this is fun. Like, love football. The coaches, they were just like, oh, this kid can play a little bit. And some coaches wanted me to. They were already talking to me about high school and playing football, so that's when it really all started to click.
Ryan Kelly's a great inspiration to a lot of the players because he's coming off of a major injury. He's been rehabbing hard in the weight room, comes every session, works hard, puts in the work.
Having a lot of momentum going from my freshman year to my sophomore year. I was playing 2 quarters on JV, 4 quarters on varsity, which I didn't mind because football is football. Love playing it. Going into our first game, I was stoked. It's like, yes, get to play football. It was Thursday night, but football is football. So went in, I think it was like second quarter. Coach put me on a go route, and I tried to give a little break at the line, and my left knee actually popped. And I didn't know what it was at the time. I didn't know how to take it because I never got injured before or nothing like that. So I just went to the sideline, stretched it out, went back in the game. They did it again, and I was like, oh, this ain't good. After the game, I actually got an MRI on my results, and they said I tore my ACL. And I was like, I didn't know what to do because I never got injured before, so I didn't know how to take it. And just like that, my season was over. So I was thinking, what now? Do I play another sport? Junior year, coming in from the big ACL injury, I was actually starting the first spring game on varsity. I was a little bit nervous because I was still nervous about my injury. But I was just really happy to be back on the field. And the coaches were stoked that I came back because they thought I was going to quit after that injury because they say it's a hard injury. But I remember I had a good tackle. Me and actually my buddy Sam Sternberger had a good tackle. And I got up and I was like, back playing football, this feels good. But yeah, I was working hard at practice. I was ready for the fall camp. I was like, I'm ready. Just to be back on that field, first Friday night lights, means a lot. Whole family's coming, but doing board drills at practice, put me up against, I want to say bigger, but a little bit stronger. We're tussling, he's pushing me back, and here goes my right knee, popped, and I already knew what the first one feels like, so I already knew, and the trainer came over, she was messing with my knee, and she said that my ligament felt loose, and I started crying because I was like, man, not again, this can't happen again. Called my mom, and got my MRI results, found out I tore my right ACL. So now a lot of people telling me to quit football. Maybe this sport isn't for you. And I was just thinking dang, I let a lot of people down. And do I really want to keep playing this sport? Or is this God telling me this sport isn't for me? But after my rehab from my right ACL, again, just more rehab, and I'm just like, this is my senior year. Something's gotta give here. I think I actually feel more stronger than I was before. I feel great. Been practicing. Coach Scargo's a great coach. He's been coaching me up on the starting defense, starting linebacker, and I just love playing football. I just love it because this is what football is about. Getting through injuries and persevering through anything.
In the spring, since he couldn't participate in spring, he helped coach. He was there every practice, pushing the players, making sure that they were doing their assignments, that they knew what was expected of them. And then in the summer, he participated in all of our 7-on-7 competitions, and he showed great leadership on the field during those 7-on-7s. And he has, shown great determination getting back to 100%. We have a lot of expectations for Ryan on the field for this season. I'm expecting him to be one of the starting linebackers and be in the top 2 or 3 in tackles and leading that defense and being successful.
Our team, I think we got a good team this year, and our bond is crazy, and the love that we have for each other is more than any other year this year. Scargo really coaches us up good, and he just really brings the culture to Hernando County. Like, we're going to win some ball games this year. We're going to be pretty good, and I think we can go far in playoffs, and I just look forward to what this season brings, and I'm pumped.